Hello, I'm Will Schofield, the superintendent of the Hall County School District, and I suspect if you're a student or if you're a family in our school district, you're saying, oh man, I hoped we'd be over having to listen to him talk about COVID updates. Let me be the first to say that was my hope too. But here we are on August 3rd, 2021. The pandemic appears alive and well, and we're just coming to you today to give you an update about how we're handling it. Before I do that, let me tell you what's even more important. We are fully staffed. We are looking forward to the best school year we've ever had. We just completed yesterday a convocation with our team members, at which time the focus was just being aware of the tremendous trauma mental health issues going on amongst our young people and amongst adults, not only in our community, but in the state of Georgia and across the nation. And we are putting real-time skills in the hands of our team members to be in a better position to serve our boys and girls, to serve each other, and to serve their own loved ones in their own homes. So where are we at with mitigation? Let me just be real honest. Almost a day doesn't go by that I don't receive an email or a call or a text saying, if you make children wear masks, then I'll be pulling my kids forever. Or the next one will be, if you don't make students wear masks, I'll be pulling my kids and we won't be back in the school district forever. I understand that those emotions are real, that those feelings are real. And I also would have to say that I'm disappointed that this appears to be the first time in my lifetime that this nation has faced a crisis, and rather than coming together, what we appear to do is have chosen sides, and we all think that we're right. I would suggest that there's still an awful lot unknown, and that the best way to deal with COVID and the current pandemic is on a day-by-day basis, deliberately taking a look at local conditions and looking at all of the data, not just single pieces. What do I mean by that? First of all, I'm well aware that the Academy of Pediatrics and that the CDC has recommended that children be masked when in school. At this time, your Hall County School District, along with 11 out of the 12 school districts that we border, have decided that we would recommend masks, but that they will be optional. Well, how can you do that when the CDC says that masks reduce spread? Without a shadow of a doubt, masks reduce some spread. But here's what else we know. Young children that get COVID do not become seriously ill. The overwhelming majority of youngsters that get COVID have cold-like symptoms, and we know that that is a fact. As a matter of fact, as of the last couple of days, we're not aware of any pediatric hospitalizations in our area. We also know that all of the adults in this nation at this time have had an opportunity to be vaccinated. It certainly is a personal choice, and you can look through those facts in bullet number 2 here. We don't tell people to get vaccinated or not to get vaccinated, but I would be remiss if I did not say that the data appears to suggest that if you are vaccinated and in a position to be vaccinated, you also will not get any of the serious effects if you contract COVID. Here's some other facts that we know that I don't hear being talked about very much by our national media. We are seeing nationally, in our state and locally, record numbers of school-age children with mental health issues. Some of the studies we read say perhaps as much as a 300 to 400% increase since the beginning of the pandemic. And ladies and gentlemen, that is a serious, serious issue. We also are seeing record numbers of adolescent suicides and attempted suicides. And you have to believe that the isolation, that the chaos, that the inability to be able to know what tomorrow is going to look like is affecting not only our young people, but our adults. And we are striving to provide as normal a looking and feeling atmosphere as possible in the Hall County School District. Another issue I don't hear many people talking about is we have experienced as a nation record learning loss. Literacy and numeracy skills have suffered mightily over the last 2 years. Children do not learn well from computers. They do not learn well in a basement. And we have got some work in front of us, because what we know is if children fall 2 or more years behind in their literacy levels, they never catch up. When do they catch up? They never catch up. Children need to be in school. Children need to be in the most positive environment possible, and we really need to get busy on the learning loss that we've experienced as a nation. Finally, the Delta variant is real. We know it's real. It's acting in ways that we're just not quite sure of yet. And that leads me to the final bullet number 3, and that is that everything is subject to change that I've said here today. Once again, we're going to take a number of variables. We're going to look at them in their totality. We'll make a decision on mitigation practices within the Hall County School District based on that data. And we don't pretend to have all of the answers, but I'm also very aware that nobody else has all of the answers either. So we'll do our best. We'll work till our fingers bleed to try to keep our boys and girls, our team members safe, and provide an environment that they can learn and flourish. And as a dad, I am looking so forward to the 2021-2022 school year. It is our commitment to care for our community's children as if they were our own. And it's my hope for you that you have an incredible day and the best school year ever in the Hall County School District. Thank you.